What's up, guys? It's the Devil's Town here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at NRG Zayt, Saf, and Liquid Stret's dominant performance in the most recent Trios Cash Cup. But before I get into the video, guys, I'm actually going to be explaining what my schedule is going to be upcoming with these competitive events and the competitive season starting. So from now on my upload schedule of Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday, there'll be nothing but VOD reviews and tips and tricks and all that stuff, and my own personal content will be randomly interspersed with there. So be expecting 3 videos per week dealing with all of solo VOD reviews, trio VOD reviews, and all that stuff. And if you do enjoy this video, guys, drop a like on the video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on post notifications, and let's get right into it. Alright, guys, as you can see in the video, we have Mr. Saf's perspective. He's playing with Zayt and Stretch, and again, I'm really excited to VOD review this trio because it is very rare that Saf and Zayt post content on their YouTube channels, so it's going to be really nice to get a perspective because they're probably the most consistent players in all of Fortnite and have been since from the very beginning, so they probably have the best knowledge, I would say, in terms of game sense and all that stuff. Zayt, without a doubt, is by far the best IGL. I'm just not even saying not one of the best IGL in the history of the game. So there's a ton to learn from his comms and his game sense, and this trio pops off. They also won the EMAD Cup this week, so they won both tournaments for trios this week. And these games are stacked. You're going to see the players that they're killing. This is definitely going to be highly competitive Fortnite. No mats right here, and just jumps on him right here. Look at those comms. I'm going to exploit in. Wow, that was absolutely insane. That's just pure raw aim. So that's Bully and Nate Hill. So again, 2 really good players. And so they kind of skip around. Unfortunately, I wish they could see where they got in this situation, but you can see stat game, 5th zone, 37. Good comms. They're going to look right here. This shot is insane right here. They throw nades. This guy peeks. Insane aim right there with a good snipe. Look at these comms by Saf. Got my finish, boxing up. Oh, look. We don't need to fight him. Get good comms. Just... Zayt says they got mats, and then you're going to see what they do so well. Again, they remind me kind of just what these pro trios can do is understanding layers and tarping. And you're going to watch this throughout this VOD review. It's what they do really well. Oh, that's unfortunate right there with that snipe. But they need to RPG them. Good comms right there. You always want to bully the kids on your second height because they could challenge you. I mean, look how high they are. They're insanely high they are. But they're able to keep this because they're split tarping. As you can see, Zayt is going down right there. And so you just create this beautiful little 2 and 3 layer tarp. And then look, this comms, mats. And so they end up switching. Whoever has hard mats, so they decide to have switch tarps. They don't have a specific tarper. And look at this. And this is so smart here, so I'm just going to talk about this. So notice how he's only in wood. And so he immediately comes, hey, I don't have any wood. Or all I have is wood. I don't have a lot of wood. I want hard mats for these long commits that they're going to have to make these long rotates. So what does Saf do? Saf goes back, and then they let someone come in and come over and rotate and take over the tarping that has hard mats. And they look for a refresh. And something I'm also going to talk about is the harpoon. In these really competitive, highly stacked games, having the harpoon is so good. Unfortunately, I believe this is the reason why Saf dies, because he tries to go get all of this loot. They gave him floppers, as you're going to see in a second. But it skips to him dying. He goes down, and he just ends up dying in zone. But his teammates come off. I don't believe it was worth, and I think that's something he would probably VOD review and say that was a mistake. Look, play placement. Look where they are on zone as well. They're on dead side. Luckily, he has just enough mats to be able to hold. They got a little bit split, and you notice how he calls him to come over here. Hey, come over here. I need your assistance. I need your help. It comes from Saf. Hey, Zayt has 2 builds. Boom, nice. Gets a guy shambles. Nice little miniature refresh there. Look at they're on dead side again. They're on the dead side of the zone, so they don't have to worry about anyone to their left. They don't have to use those extra materials that you need in the mid. Boom, nice. Good comms. Kid low ground, low ground. And they bully these guys off. And then he gets the wall. And then boom, nice. Good comms again to immediately drop. And that's exactly what they do. They have RPG, worrying about height, Playing ultimate low is not always the worst thing in the world. They're all in wood, so unfortunately things are going to probably come to an end here, but they do a great job. He gets stinked in by a bunch. That's okay, but a top 5 performance super stack, they'll take it with a lot of kills. And then caddy fight. Good right there, immediate cone slide, GG's. Really good right there.
Wait, new team. Wait, I think it's two. Get out.
Unfortunately, gets double team right there, so it's 2v2. The pepper, though, gets him over there. You're just going to watch just pure raw aim, no mats. He's like, hey, I have no mats, I need you to get over here. And so they just killed that guy, so they obviously have mats. And he 50 fists. His aim is insane right there. Insane aim by Saf right there. And then they get the last guy pinched. That was insane. Nothing much to say, just raw aim, no mats, just hitting his shots. 3 shots with attack over. Look at it. Nice attempt at piece control. These end games are so good. Look again, you can see leading ahead, pressuring always, pressure. We've seen this in VOD reviews with Tfue and Scopes trio. They just continually pressure. Oh, this piece control is so good. Okay, he just put that kid in the montage. Okay, we're gonna watch it. He put that kid in the montage. All right, guys, we're just gonna take a look at this, as you can see in slow motion. You know the drill, no sound. So we're gonna see what this is so smart. Look again, kind of shambles on mats again. 100 mats needs an impact. They've already established in zone. They have their heads covered, but they're not. He's playing particularly open and looking to the right, but they're so far ahead they know that everyone hasn't gotten in. So look what he does here. He gets this preemptive piece control because he knows that guy's got to funnel in. And places the cone so the guy can't place a ramp if he does decide to go out. But he catches this guy with his back to him, so he knows he could probably take the wall. Now he gets the wall immediately. And so he switches to his shotgun, and then he switches back to his build mode to place the cone. What would have been faster if he had just stayed in his edit or his build mode and then edited and then placed the cone, but that's mechanically. But because this guy is caught so off guard, it doesn't really hurt him. If the player was looking, and he could have possibly thrown up a ramp, turn around, or edited it down, but he doesn't catch him. As you can see, he still has his blueprint out, cracks, resets immediately, then edits through again. The guy takes a shot, the guy's so lost, then he cracks again 90, and so he knows. In today's meta, there's pretty much, there's not going to be a shotgun that's going to 150 with no charge, so it makes no sense. He can just pickaxe him or whatever, use his sub. I would have used the sub, but again, it looks cool. That's a clip for the Taj. GG's. All right, let's go ahead and watch this now. Normal speed.
Yeah.
So he gets a decent amount of mats, not the best, but he splits mats.
Nice.
You can see Stretch gets a nice. They get Kit and the super launcher.
Come to me.
And you're going to see Saf out of mats. He tries to lead ahead. Unfortunately, he has no mats. So, good decision to go back. So, Stretch kind of solo shocks waves, does his own thing, which makes sense. Zayt ends up dying. And so, he takes a shield. Good decision. Catches this guy. Bloom battles him, but he dies to his own. And then Stretch dies. They get another top 10, so not much to say there. They were all mats, slow shambles. They got split up. And then you'll notice when the trios just tend to disperse and everyone goes off in solos, it just seems everything goes to hell. It's very, very common. You see it in tons of VOD reviews. Once everyone just starts, especially in that late game, when everyone disperses and gets away from each other due to whatever situations, not sticking together, one having a launcher, no match, whatever it is, that's when everything tends to fall apart. And as you can see, when the games before, when Zayt and Stretch were just kind of vibing down below and playing together and making plays together, calming together, and everything was like a cohesive unit, the only thing that killed them in that game is they both ran out of materials, which is all you can ask for in those types of situations. Maximize your placement, get whatever kills you can on the way to to keep maximizing your stuff. But that situation again, I think they were all no mats, and Stretch got lasered or whatever. But they all just dispersed, and then everyone it just immediately fell quick. But again, maximize their placement again. Most of them running out of mats, so good stuff. Looking at game 3.
1 HP dead.
Boom, easy. These are some randoms, so
He's stuck. He's not his back wall. It's my back wall.
killing 2 pro teams before. These are just guys that happen to qualify.
We need to move. Make safe. Yeah, go.
Look at this tarp right here going up. Good comms. Catches a guy not paying attention. EP Mexi, so that's an EU player for Enterprise.
Wait, they're going for it. I still have it.
So just something to mention right here. Why comment an EU player? Because if you know that's an EU player, you're gonna know you're gonna have automatic ping advantage on any EU player. 100%. You're gonna get their wall almost 100% of the time.
Start going down.
And so I'm surprised here that
He dropped. The guy dropped.
I'm surprised that they were so high. That's why I see he dropped, and I'm surprised he didn't try to key that a little bit harder.
Go far. Go to the other hill. Get to the other hill. I'm playing ultimate.
So boom, they go to the hill. Good comms.
I just dropped.
That is so unfortunate. He got crash padded, but
Someone's in my. I'm good. I am 100. Chill. Stop shooting, please.
good comms. Say stop shooting. I'm trying to get to you. It is so laggy too. Saf 0 ping. I didn't know that.
No, that was
1 ping.
I'm 100.
I have 200.
So I'm even super surprised he didn't try to key that harder on a EU kid that is going to be at probably 100 ping
25 AR. What do you
at best,
500 on me.
Okay.
and he's 0 ping, so he would have gotten that wall 100% of the time probably.
You're really close. You might want to ramp up.
I only have 100 wood.
Getting comms with wood
We need to
again.
spray them right here. We need to spray them. I double dinked them.
These servers are so laggy for only 25. There are like skirmish. I see why Bizzle's pissed on Twitter. But again, just you see, they're on high ground. They're pressuring anybody they see.
In zone flopper on height. Shoot him out.
Okay, top him.
See really good stuff.
Dead.
Really good read. Good read.
I got not a lot.
Okay. I'm going across.
I have
They got another kill or another knock,
100. I'm going ahead.
but he ends up getting some kills in the storm. Boom.
I have none. I have
They
0.
basically get no builds, but I believe they're fortunate right here. As you can see, he's carrying 2 harpoons in these super stack games. That's something I'm gonna talk about. You see these harpoons, so huge in these stack games to get your refreshes, and this is like, again, as you can see, they probably designated Saf to be the harpoon guy. If they're gonna just take what harpoons whenever they can see to get these extra mats while they're always on high ground because they're not gonna be low fragging, deal with the congestion.
I have 0 mats.
Okay, I have one build.
So 1 build, 0 mats,
Ramping up here.
and then they just do a great job of pressure.
Okay, we have 0. Guys, I'm dropping mats for you.
And so they just gives them just a couple builds,
Impulse, maybe?
Dropping my two.
and so they have the impulse launcher, and so
Yourself, maybe? Watch out. I'm getting the pad.
and so they fortunately find a pad,
We need to land on height, mate. Probably.
I'm
On the,
landing on height.
yep.
land on this guy, boom, crack. He unfortunately misses a shot,
Nice, I'm still on it.
Yeah, I'm 0 mats.
but what that allows to them to do is maintain height.
I'm trying. I am 0. Just watching on the wall.
And so, I mean, Saf's here, but I mean, they're so far. They've already maximized this game pretty well.
I'm going for that.
Okay, it's all you.
Stretch ends up getting a kill.
I'm not on height anymore.
I'm on high.
He comms, I'm going to be die, which I mean is...
Probably dead. I'm dead. It's all you.
Shockwave down if you can.
Yeah.
So Zayt ended up dying along the way, but again, they've already maximized.
2v1.
2v1.
Both EU players. Not that it matters.
It does matter in terms of ping, but look at this. Such a smart shockwave play, boom. He almost kills himself right here, though.
Top 2. 1v1.
Mer-
Pulls back in. Let's go!
He must have affected him as well. That's absolutely insane how they won that game. But again, Shockwave Launcher's so good for just eating players out of zone. Again, the most broken weapon in competitive. This is why this place is so heavily contested. Always. This is where Scope Tifu Innocence land. So no surprise.
He landed it. 20.
So this guy looks lost as hell. Trying to 50-50 a gun. That's Vanished Nico.
One in yellow.
Not with you.
Look at this. This guy just... Someone named Newell.
I don't know where he is. Crash pad. Hit him for 100. Cone him.
And so they're still fighting. They're fighting with the teams that rotate in. And you can do this on Caddy because you got the vaults here.
Take a mini.
Trying to get it.
Hit him for 100. 1 HP. My roof.
Dead.
Good, great job right there. Killed some more randos. Again, good piece control, edit through.
Building.
Easy.
No whites, no whites, no whites.
So Saf's somehow dead again, but you're gonna see again abusing mythic loot. They get really fortunate right here, but they also look at where they're playing. They're playing on dead side. Again, just in terms of position, they're playing on dead side.
Guys, that's grapple.
Nice. Get that.
And so that's grapple. That's dead. They're on dead side. Look how free their rotates are. They're able to do this, no issue. He's able to get grapple.
So many mats, a retarded amount of mats.
Got a really, really good amount of mats.
Got one kid low ground.
Picks up the RPG. What an insane impact. They already have kits and the super launcher.
Doing everything. Keep rocking for me. I can RPG. Yeah, we can take us with double shockwave RPG.
Ready? Wait, it's so
Wait,
hard.
me rock. Okay, let me gas type a little bit.
So they try to go for hide, but they make a good decision to go in. They're on dead side, so there's no reason to challenge hide as of yet when they have the mats. Notice how they keep just tarping more wide. And so this is exactly what they do. They use the RPGs to keep RPG them out, and then they use their mythic mobility.
Grapple on the front right.
Go up again.
So Zayt goes up,
I'm RPG.
Grapple.
Yeah.
and so comms from Saf to grapple,
I ambushed him out.
Nice. You have it? Get out.
and then boom, look at this. Now easy high ground.
Anything harder? I'm gonna go for kill.
Go ahead, Church. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Block your back, Church.
Great decision from Saf. Tell him not to overcommit. He doesn't have any whites. There's no reason to pursue. And then he goes up and connects.
8 builds.
Zayt unfortunately dies.
2 rockets.
This is where you're going to see the comms and just the IQ of this trio come together right here.
Top 5. So many solos.
Top 5, so many solos.
Look at my card. Can you see my card?
Look at these comms from Zayt. This is absolutely big brain, understands where. So Zayt out of the game, still IGLing, saying this is where, up here, if you look at your top right, this is where the zone's going. So that my card is going to be available. There's going to be mats and chug splashes there. So these comms, huge.
It's down there. There's everything.
Nice.
There's so much loot.
You're chilling.
Look at my card. See where it fell down?
Yeah.
There's a full kill in there.
Top 4.
He even tells there's a full kill in there. Again, these comms are really, really good.
You really need it. It's about to go there.
He
There's
does-
some splashes too. Get ready to drop something.
Wow, even from Zayt, so good. Get ready to drop something. Look right here, boom, easy.
Nice.
Kill.
And then he gets that extra health.
I'll get everything in a sec.
You can win a heal off. Focus on heal.
Just go up, bro. You don't need it.
And so he unfortunately gets kits with no rockets, but he doesn't need it because he's on height. So he doesn't really need those mythic. He's already on height with
No rockets.
3 other players.
It's 1v1.
It's a 1v1.
Use it one splash, at least.
And so comms say use 1 splash at least. And if you're going to fight, use it again. If you're going to take it, because he doesn't have.
Or anything.
And exactly, he has all the mythics, so there's no way he's going to be able to build up without taking Storm.
And splash you win.
Okay.
Use this mats.
Listen to Stretch. Stretch, a smart player in his own right. Literally getting coached by Zayt right here.
You have enough mats to make it to last circle, and you win.
You said you have enough mats to make it to last circle, so maximize them. Because this other guy's got to probably make a play. He's probably not healthy. And so he goes up, gets 131 tag, and he gets hit. And nothing he could do. Absolutely insane. Again, great stuff from Zayt's. Just Zayt sees. He sees everything. He sees everything. He knows everything. That's why he's probably the best. I would say he's the best in-game leader. I wouldn't say his solo skills don't put him in the best player ever, but in terms of best IGL, as someone I would want on my team, I'd want Zayt on any team that I ever played with in competitive Fortnite, 100%. He leads squads, trios, duos to victory, no matter what. His game sense is insane. So again, Saf is taken out, and so we're going to get to watch Zayt's perspective.
Come up. You need to go down. I see you go down.
Yeah, I'm going down.
You're chilling, Zit?
Yep.
Watch out ahead. Way ahead, Zit.
Get ahead now.
Look, just continues to...
Yeah, I'm off, you do it.
Look at this. Just maximizing this rotation to keep height.
500, you're chilling.
The biggest thing I've noticed is they...
I'm gonna pop the big five. I threw 2 lock or 3 lock. Get ahead.
Look at this. Oh, that's so good. Unfortunately, it didn't hit hard, but...
Okay.
Corner map.
Thousand AR. I take 100.
Zit, you have a shit ton of AR too.
Look at this. Same thing that Saf did earlier.
How many pops do you got?
One.
Give me for heal up.
It's a full team of Ocean.
Comms, hey, give me the flopper if I want to play heal off, because again, Zayt has all the mobility. Might as well give Stretch, who already has floppers, let him for heal off. Notice how Stretch, just little things. Stretch stopped spraying there once he saw his teammates building.
His floppers. Where's Zayt shooting?
Look at Saf, just calm. Hey, he's got floppers where Zayt shooting, boom. Just not even that they're gonna be able to get it, but just good aim right there, catching someone at edge zone.
Yeah, hard body spray that too.
Yep, hard body spray that team, exactly. And notice how the split tarp again is coming in so huge.
Don't stop shooting.
It gives the way from the guy up top to connect and make sure that they don't get shot out. And they use pretty much the launcher mobility to maximize their mats. So we got last zone. Stretch is pressuring the team, getting so many.
5 left, 3 and 2, 3 and 2. Focus Ocean, focus Ocean.
They even are prioritized focusing the team with more pads, so unfortunately, crash pads.
Ocean 1 HP.
Comms, Ocean 1 HP after that, so they're just cranking.
I'm on it still.
Yeah.
Zayt does a great job of keeping high ground.
Okay, here, take this. 5 builds, take that.
So,
I hit an Ocean super hard.
again, they just keep pressuring. Someone got knocked by Storm, so get comms from Saf. Boom. Pressure doesn't ever stop.
They don't have the main map.
No match.
Doesn't matter.
Impulse them? No, I didn't.
Pop flop now, Stretch.
So, you're about to see again just the IQ of this trio. That is just what I'm going to talk about.
Yeah.
Impulse them?
So impulse them. Now you're gonna again comms from Saf. Hey, take your flapper, get to full health. We're getting towards that late zone. 30 seconds. Now look, get a tag, get a tag. Why is this important? You can barely see a blip, but that's him.
Do it. It's work. North.
It gets those tags because there's no way, even if this guy had 26 launch pads, he's getting back there. He's so far down, he's down a mountain, he's absolutely screwed. So he gets those tags. That's gonna be when he gets knocked by Storm.
Flopper.
Boom, he gets that knock.
Nice.
And then Zayt's down there, frags out, boom, easy stuff. Again, keeping that high ground, maximizing the materials, just great job. And again, Saf just contributing still, even while knocked, with just giving help, reducing cognitive load in these late games, which is always good.
What's up? 30 white.
Dead.
Nice.
So,
Don't finish.
don't finish. Comms right there.
On this kid's wall.
I'm in this box.
Boom.
Dead. Watch out
Look,
for
randoms,
all dead.
Nice. Good.
and they just absolutely just destroy them.
I got RPG.
Look, end game, we're here at 5th.
Wait for Zayt to full heal.
I'm in a good spot. Get to my layers, right?
Okay, I will.
Great full metal tart by Saf. Good comms. I'm in a great spot.
Getting up. I'm in a really good spot.
They do a great job right here. He cranks. Unfortunately, doesn't get the high ground.
I can maybe take it.
We're on it.
Then Stretch infinite 90s,
He dipped.
and he ends up leaving.
Please back.
They're trying to RPG us out. I'm going in front.
I'm gonna RPG us up. 49?
I'm gonna go.
Good. I went low. I went lower.
Get it. Reviving.
Boom, easy. Gets ahead, and then you see a guy not paying real attention.
100
Full charge,
Nice.
easy. Gets the finish.
Going down. I only have 350 wood.
350 wood.
I only have 350 wood as well. I'm coming down easy.
I'm not trying to.
What a nice pre-fire right there.
I'm going for wall. Can someone else go in front right now?
Again, calling for a pitch,
Good swing, that's good.
but they ended up just leaving it. No point to continue to key it. There's no way they're getting a
I
res.
got shot out.
Good.
I'm good.
Okay, I could probably shit on this kid, dude. I got a kill.
Taking
It got his finish from before,
taking my shot.
and he gets a knock from someone. He apparently collided both of them. And again, look where they're at. They're on high ground. Pressure.
This kid has 0 mats. Yeah, I'm going for a sec, Zayt, and then you need to go.
49?
Says, I'm going. Zayt, you need to go. Look how they're just kind of building out and around, getting angles, looking all the time.
Probably low ground if anything.
Yeah, I think they're low ground.
Focus this
Dropping
metal
off
team.
ultimate. Yeah, focus.
See, focus the metal team. You want to spray out there hard.
Watch out, RPG.
That's unfortunate they get RPG'd.
Same.
But they end up getting up, no problem. Just good awareness to get back up.
It just hit me.
I'm on nice.
I'm 0 mats.
I got hit hard.
Unfortunately, they all get hit. They have to unfortunately yield height. The other team made a good play.
I think he hit himself.
100. Knock one. I'm dead though.
That's okay. He runs into a triple there. There's nothing you can do there. Again, maximizing.
Nice.
And they got another one.
Play for win. It's all you, Stretch. It's the last zone you need to get all the placement.
And so Zayt dies, but again, Stretch still alive.
Last circle. It's the last circle.
This kid next to you.
And look at that, Stretches again on a high ground.
Nice.
Just gets a nice, easy shot on that guy. And again, it's just a storm. Gets his finish right here. This is so smart.
You win.
Hit him. Nice.
God. Holy shit.
Stretch solo clutches that. Unfortunately, don't get to see it all because it's from Saf's perspective. But again, the things that I just want to talk about there is just having Zayt is like a cheat code because he sees everything. He recognizes all situations. He's playing chess while everyone plays checkers. The man understands the game better than anybody. And it's not even close. He is so good in team modes. It's crazy. And I'm not shocked that he's won the EMAG Cup thus far and that he's placed first in the trio cash. And he has chemistry with Saf, and they brought in Stretch, who, despite, maybe not being the best person, but being an excellent Fortnite player, it's just they seem to gel well. They seem to be very intelligent. They're cerebral players, which is stuff you really, really enjoy at high levels of Fortnite, how much they think through, what they know with their rotations, how to play. They're dominating. They're getting in end games. They're winning. They made that look so easy, but that's going to be it for the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.